what Chris is talking about. There were a lot of people heartened about that. He was in your best player awards, in the top 3 or 4.
Yeah, he certainly was. Now, as a free kick to start this one, it'll go to Romsey to start proceedings at 6-2-38, 4-7-31. Macedon the kick into the Diggers' Rest end. Yeah.
Connor Whelan goes deep inside forward 50 towards lob and way. Waiting down is O'Sullivan, who gets a quick kick. Petoro running back towards goal. Henderson cleans it up, gets a sweeping handball out wide towards his teammate there, and out towards Jason Davies, who will kick under pressure. It's a really dangerous kick, but his teammate there in Crawford had space, and he plays on, swings it out wide here towards his teammate in Johnson.
What's he going to do with it, Gavin?
Kicks short and hits James Wright on the lead. So James Wright
Keep it moving.
looking to get the ball inside forward 50. He just delivers to Josh Clough on the lead up. Then marks right onto the 50-metre line. He chips it back over the top to James Wright. Farmer came hard, but Wright takes the mark. And I was saying at half-time that the wind's picked up a bit out there, and actually Romsey are probably kicking with a 2 to 3 goal breeze now.
Mitch Farmer could see what was going to be happening. He got there, but not so soon enough, Gavin.
So James Wright will line up now, looking to bring the margin back to 1 point.
Which post do you aim for here, Gav?
It's probably have to aim for the left post, I'd say, with the wind out there. It's
Good
gone
ball.
to the right. It's come across and swung a long way.
That's just proving Gavin's point that he's wanting to make it up the breeze.
And it's gone out on the full, straight across the face of goal. And it'll be a free kick here to Jimmy Carroll.
Opening minute here of this one. For about a minute and a half gone. Romsey 6-2-38. Macedon 4-7-31. Romsey's last goal. Long time between drinks. Ball goes up towards half back. Umpire said play on out of that contest there from Gardner. Sykes handballs back to Gardner, who's under pressure. Harrison works his way out of traffic there. Did he get boots the ball up in the forward line now? Umpire calls play on here. Up towards Toker, back there from Macedon. He plays on. 40 metres out, he pulls the triggers. An old-fashioned mung that missed and went through for a point.
That goal would have been very, very valuable.
Oh.
Would have been very valuable.
And we know how good Romsey are. They could take the ball from one end to the other and kick a goal from this.
Tazari kicks out. Long kick towards Lockwood. Fitzpatrick cuts it off. Plays on straight away. Runs inside 50. Puts it on the boot and puts it over the goal umpire's hat.
Well, the acid is definitely on the redbacks at the 2nd minute mark of the 3rd term as Macedon. They've finally made the most of their inside forward 50 dominance, 5-8-38. They've levelled the scores at 6-2-38. Speaking of inside 50s, EJ, with the 13 scoring shots to 8 in favour of Macedon, what are the inside 50s for the game?
Yeah, so the Cats are up to 27 now, and Romsey 27 as well. That was fantastic play for Fitzpatrick. Great attack on the footy, straightened up and just buried it from 40. And talk about team lifting goals, there's one right there.
He read it well. And we've seen Romsey in trouble in some home and away games, and not quite up to the standard that Dean Halmers is wanting, and we're in trouble at the moment.
They certainly are. It was Harrison wins the clearance again. Another one here for the Cats. Look at Kernan. Up by Seb play on. Good defensive pressure there. Raymond
Jack Kernan, great work, Chris.
He has played out of his skin today, Kernan. Hasn't played too many games of senior football this year through an injury. Zach Smealy, right foot kick along the boundary line for Macedon. It'll just go out of bounds on the full. We've ticked on 3 minutes. It's 38 apiece, and as EJ said, the inside 50s are pretty much even.
But 4-1 early in this quarter, so the Cats are all the momentum early on.
Geez, they're going at less than 1 a minute.
As the ball comes up from the half-back line and finds Matt Burkhead on the lead, just in front of the commentary area. Burkhead now will kick down the line again. A good lead up from Zach Sard, but he spills what he should have taken, and the ball will go out of bounds and be thrown in right in front of us here at the commentary box at
the Telstra Dome.
At the Romsey coach's box.
Sitting right on top of this one. Sykes wins another hit out there for Macedon. Romsey have got some numbers here through Zach Sard. Right foot kick.
Good, well done, Macedon. They covered their tracks very well there. They had every Romsey player covered. Good to see Macedon. Well done.
Romsey's last goal coming at the 24.5 mark of the first turn through Bradley Mitchell game.
Okay, any comment?
Well, as I said, that's right on purpose. The Romsey is carrying the momentum that they had to finish the 2nd quarter, and they've started rather good here.
Troy paddling the ball out of the stoppage, gets a handball forward towards Chris Burkhead, who's had no real impact, but he fights up to Zach Sard on the run. Left foot kick inside 50 towards Lob. Lob props. Ball spoiled and knocked forward there by Benny Way. As Jacko Sullivan comes in underneath, and he's going to be pinned. Gone, says the umpire. And it'll be a free kick to take an Henderson.
They need to be worried now, I think. This is a bit of a Macedon. We watched Broadford Rupert yesterday. This is not changing that game. Macedon have come out with full intensity as Broadford have gone.
Yeah, absolutely. They're hard at the ball since quarter time. Since that contest did set up forward for Romsey, they've been really attacking as the ball comes up to the wheel. Right well by Connor Whelan, who cuts it off. And he'll look to put the Redbacks back into attack.
38 points each.
Pops it up towards Cam Dawson. He drops the mark. He should have taken Fitzpatrick. Gives a handball out to Saunders. And he's under the pressure from Jack Mills. Comes out to the other Zach. Zach Sard, who clears it around the back. Farmer throws his boot on. It's dangerous. And hits Zach Smedley. Smedley will take a free kick for danger.
So it's that's a rule in football about danger. And it's not for our thought, but there's a danger and risk there. So free kick for Macedon.
You can't argue with that at all.
Yes, I thought that was quite reasonable. What did you think, EJ?
Yeah, I guess the man was in danger that when Mitch
There's nothing conventional like the traditional kicking in danger rule, but then again, considering the close proximity of Crawford's face, or Smedley's face. We'll see a boundary throw in here, 38 points apiece, 6 minutes gone here, 13 Highlands FM football, going here by Macberg.
That was a good knockdown by Jack Mills there, Chris. Not to be missed. Held up in defence.
He's starting to lift as well, Jack Mills there as the turnover here could be on here. Good work there from Jason Davies. It works in his favour now. He's got a couple of redbacks to contend with now. Slips out now. Romsey over the top now up towards Jack O'Sullivan. He sidesteps one. Must get one.
Fitzpatrick, a beautiful smother. Yes. And a feed out by Henderson and Fitzpatrick. And the Cats are away.
A man possessed, Fitzpatrick.
Mills goes up towards the wing in front of Graback, but it'll be out of bounds. But fantastic by Fitzpatrick, doing it at both ends, Yendi.
Oh, absolutely. And that's what every time we've seen Fitzpatrick play this year, he has played in that sort of endeavour. And Macedon have unfortunately been denied of his presence in the last few weeks. So he comes in as pretty much as a new recruit after missing a lot of football.
And backing up Grant Sykes, who's quite a leader amongst the Macedon players.
Well, as everyone knew, he dominated another hit out there. He's won the hit outs clearly in this case here. As the Romsey push forward there, that bouncing ball on the outer side between wing and half forward should favour the Redbacks here. They've got some numbers hard up there on the boundary line. Jack O'Sullivan holding the ball. Free kick to Macedon across our back.
We spoke in the first quarter about some of the Macedon players that need to lift, and now we have to call on these Romsey guys. Chris Petroro, Brad Mitchell, their leaders, Zach Sard, Mitch Farmer, have to step up as the Cats go inside forward 50. The ball feels fortuitously for Josh Clough, goes around the corner and buries it.
Oh my goodness gracious me. They've turned this game completely on its head. The Cats have kicked the last 4 goals of this game, and for the first time today, actually for the second time today, they have hit the front.
Well, it's just been one-way traffic really since about halfway through the season. It's quite unbelievable the turnaround in this game. Romsey were completely dominant. 6 goals down in the first quarter. They controlled the first 5 or 10 minutes of that second quarter as well. Just couldn't get a score on the ball. But ever since then, Macedon, their lift has been fantastic. And all those guys that we spoke about, their barometers, they are right up and about at the moment.
Ruxgale up again. Sykes wins another clearance, and Jason Cook tried to overrun it there.
Sykes again in the midfield.
He is becoming quickly the best player on the ground at the moment. Sanders up towards centre half forward, right man in front. But hits the ground running, right full kick inside the forward 50. Gardner couldn't spoil against Clough.
2 in the minute.
Oh my goodness gracious. I'll tell you what, Douglas, if Sykes isn't one of the best players on the ground, I'll go. He's becoming the X factor now.
Yes, look, in that first half, we were impressed with the way he was going about the game. When Macedon were not playing well in that first quarter, he was out and about lifting it. Good to see in this third quarter, the second half, a couple of touches, back into the game in the third quarter, 2 goals.
Yeah, and look, the big one for me has been Sean Harrison around the stoppages. He continually clears the ball. And Josh Clough's been dangerous all day, EJ, but now he's finally put it on the board.
That's it, 2 quick goals, and there's a lot of Romsey players just seem to be walking out of contest at the moment.
It's inside 50 through the quarter?
Inside 50 through the quarter is 6-4 in favour of the Cats.
And 3 goals to 1. So 50% of the time they're going forward, they're kicking a score. Oh, sorry, they're kicking a goal.
Yeah, exactly right, mate. They're right on top at the moment, and as I said, there's some really worrying signs for the Redbacks now.
Yes, it's a troubling time for Romsey, no doubt about that.
10 minutes gone here in this term, or nearing on, as Cook tries to push the ball away there for Macedon. Zach Sart, he needs to lift. Jackson Mills, he needs to lift. He's taken high blindside by the umpire there as Gardner wins the clearance again up towards half forward now. Chance here for Kernan, right foot kick, looking for over Grabak. Which way is this ball going to bounce? Out towards the boundary line. He's got Burlack hot on his hammer. Now we do have an injury update there on Steve Burlack.
Yeah, he was having some trouble with his calf in that second quarter. He spent a lot of time off the ground and in the rooms, but he's back out there now on Gardner and got some tape on that calf, but he just seems to be struggling a little bit at the moment.
Boundary throw in here, 30 metres out from Macedon's goal, kicking to the Diggers' rest end. Romsey got some numbers here through Zach Sard. He's got support there from Sullivan if he wanted him, decided to go longer up towards Henderson and Way marks. Mark and or free kick.
Jeez, it could have been 52.
Yeah, well, umpire didn't call play on in that case there. Macedon now forced the turnover. Matt Goodwin ran out of traffic, handball out towards the boundary line from Burkett. In fact, no advantage. You're going to be paid a free kicks going in the favour of Burkett there.
Just a little 1%er there by Josh Burkett. The way he moved into his defence there to back up, I thought was very good, fellas.
Romsey a flat-footed at the moment as Doricic through the middle of the ground. Held onto there was Macedon coming through. Umpire didn't see that one as the ball comes out towards Chris Burkett there for Romsey in the back. Half back finds Chris Petro. Nowhere to settle now.
Yeah, Chris Petro needs a lift here in this quarter. Romsey got to get momentum with the wind. It's a beautiful kick from Petro. Finds Matt Burkett. Matt Burkett holds up, turns and looks into the middle of the ground. It's a dodgy kick. Cut off by Harrison. Harrison plays on and kicks towards Cook at half forward. Slips the tackle. Looks, vision, tries to square it up. Didn't get it properly, and Jimmy Carroll will take a relieving mark. But Romsey have to get momentum and have to get the ball moving. Carroll finds Raymond in the middle, who sweeps wide to Brad Mitchell, who's moved up onto the wing. Mitchell inside 50, beautiful kick to Mitch Farmer. Hits him lace out, and Farmer will go back and have a shot from 35 out on a 45 degree.
Well, it's Macedon at 7:50 to Romsey 6:2:38. This is going to be, we're approaching the 11.5 minute mark. If Farmer is successful, it will be the first goal since 25.5 minute mark of the first term. Which
we see Steve Burlack coming off again. I think he's done for the day, to be honest.
And I think he was playing with Grabak as well, I think, at the end there. So it's kind of wheel, and we can see he's been pushed towards the back line there.
Farmer goes, bang! Farmer goes straight over the goal up by his hat, and that was a desperately needed goal for the Redbacks. Beautiful work by Brad Mitchell, beautiful work by Nath Raymond through the middle of the ground, and a great finish by Mitch Farmer there, EJ.
Yeah, well, that's it. I mean, they're still really dangerous going forward, but the Macedon backs, Henderson and Fitzpatrick, have been outstanding today, since quarter time especially. So we know if you give them enough opportunities inside 50, the odds are they are going to get the score on the board. So back to 6 points, but they really needed that one to stem the fight.
Yes. That's their first goal since
the 25.5 minute mark first term. And Mitch Farmer becomes the first multiple goal scorer for the Redbacks. Petro, Mitchell, White and the Sard boys have each kicked singles there for the Redbacks. As the Clough wins a clearance there for Macedon. Up towards the commentary wing. Chris Burkett, courageous with a mark in midair. Just defensive end there as he pushes the ball up towards the outer side. Goodwin there with the spoil. So Aidan Tazari comes through like a ball at a gate, turns the ball over now to Jack Mills there of Macedon. It's taken here by Sean Harrison. Kick ricochets there on the White, coming through there, his opponent there. Brad Mitchell kicking up to space there towards Jack O'Sullivan there and Fitzpatrick. Which way is this one going to go? Uses the spare man over the top there and lob there for Romsey on the outer wing. Good spoil there from Henderson. Kills it towards the boundary line. Ben Way keeps it in the field of play there for Romsey. Back to Nathan Raymond. Ducked the head. Umpire said play on. Taken there by Josh Burkett. And
on the ball.
Yeah, he should have just worn the high tackle there almost, Raymond. There was Macedon on the outer side. Doricic marks in the clear. He's got Cook on his own. He's got Christian Saren there if he wants him. Decides to go to Harrison. Harrison 50 metres out. Pulls the trigger. He fades away the other side.
I called it yesterday. Couldn't back it up today.
Opportunity you're missing at the 14-minute mark here of the third term. Macedon 7:50 to Romsey 7:2.
Yeah, we had a couple of opportunities missed by Macedon. One of his original turnover and a goal, actually. It was a bit of team strategy, and the Macedon player wasn't where Jason Cook expected it before when he kicked over in that pocket.
Well, Jason Cook working hard here now, just squeezed the handball out in time. Kernan, he was the only one that wanted the ball there as Aidan Tazari wraps him up. Ball slips out, ball 15 metres out from goal. Raymond there in the back pocket, hugs the boundary line with the handball. Romsey, I get a feeling they've come to a stop. They're not attacking the ball.
Yeah, it's they're just
they're waiting for it to come to them, aren't they?
At the moment, absolutely second guessing themselves, and Macedon are up and about, and at the moment, something special needs to happen for the Redbacks.
Oh,
There's only 6 points in it, fellas, and we're still at third quarter, and there's a lot of footy to be played, and a lot of these fellas, a lot of nervous energy coming into a finals, every finals match.
we'll see a ball up here, 30 metres out from goal. Listen to Team Highlands FM covering 18 games during the final series. Rucks go up. Harrison wins it to Grant, but it's taken there for Chris Petrora there for Romsey. Grant strikes the man in the gun. He's got wide the flies. Ball hits the deck here on the commentary wing. Smedley handballs up now towards Zach Wally Saab. Ball slips out now. Ben Way taken high. Blind side of the contest.
Right side of the umpire. He definitely could not see that. I was looking where he was. He could not see what was happening on the other side.
Jay, what's the stoppage count at the moment?
At the moment, Bill, it's 23-16 in favour of the Cats, 5 apiece in this
Just
third quarter.
dominating around there, but away. Finally, Romsey get a clearance from Jack O'Sullivan. Beautifully placed kick for Farmer. In a one-on-one, Farmer falls over, but so does his opponent. Farmer recovers quicker, puts it over the umpire's cab, and that's a great goal for the Redbacks, and generated from a stoppage. I asked the question because Macedon have dominated at these stoppages. That's what's got them the momentum. That's what's got them the goals. Romsey gets momentum out of a stoppage, and it ends in a goal.
Yeah,
Mitch Farmer has the cricket stumps. He has 3 goals.
That's it. You can isolate Farmer one-on-one inside 50. He's a really, really dangerous player. And stick the last 2 goals, get him back on par now, 50 apiece, and just a little bit of momentum starting to swing back towards the Redbacks, which they had to do because the Cats have been right on top since the midway point of that second quarter.
Oh, now the
They've got a system. Sorry, Gavin. Go.
the Rucks go up here. Sykes wins it down the ground now. Presses now on Massive now is Jack O'Sullivan. He wins the kick out, puts it into space here to Petroro. Will go on his favoured left foot. He has a bounce. 55 metres out from goal and Farmer again. Ball, good score there from Nick Arnold. That's a tough task. Zach Smedley, he's played a game and a half. Looking for Davies and good mark.
Good strong hands.
Handball's important. Down the corridor now, just like a talking there. Fitzpatrick though has Sykes. Back to Davies now. Finds Clough. He hits the ground running, plays on now. Right foot kick up towards Harrison. As a steeper running into space there. Good kick. He's got a hard job ahead of him. His opponent fell down. Kernan to Steeper. He's legged.
It was a fantastic tackle.
Yes, he's just slid down. Just slid down.
Free kick out to Romsey.
How
Jack.
good's this young boy?
I think he is not.
Jack O'Sullivan.
He's fresh out of the under-16s, so has not played under-18s football this year. That's just how good this kid is. Ball up towards the commentary, Petroro
Here
flies.
he comes. He's got his hands on it a bit, Troy. The Farmer should have marked the last kick. He's very dangerous by foot, and there it is again, perfect example. Here's up Burkhead in space.
This is the
Chris
Romsey.
Burkhead kicks inside forward 50 towards Farmer in a one-on-one with Arnold again. Ball goes under the back. Fitzpatrick reads it beautifully. Just peels off, kicks up towards the wing. No, nothing there for them. Brad Mitchell leads the race in front of his opponent in Saunders. Gets the ball forward and it'll dribble out of bounds and a throw in.
Starting to see the
Got out
Romsey.
of that well, Chris.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We're starting to see the Romsey of old coming through. This is what we expected. We know we wanted a good close game. We did Macedon to really keep up the intensity because Romsey they kicked 2 goals in a few minutes to turn this game on its head.
I'd really like to see them throw Phil Lobb deep in the square now. It'll take Fitzpatrick out of the play, put him back to full back, but it'll also allow Lobb to lead up a bit stronger. I just think he's had no impact on the game as the siren goes.
No, that's not right.
And it's 50 points each. 8-2.
Hang on, hold on.
There's only 18 minutes gone.
Hold the fort.
8-2, 50, and Macedon 7-8.
No, this is.
Sorry,
How the decision-making process goes there. There's people with the rules that know more than I do, but I would have just sent it back out. Let's get it going again.
Of course, yesterday you were wondering about what time the game was going to be finished.
Exactly. We're 15 minutes behind. Now we're going to be 15 minutes ahead of time as we'll see a free kick holding to Matt Burkett here of Romsey. Just perplexed. Up towards centre half forward now. Lock of the arms there between Arnold and Farmer. Good work there from Arnold there at Macedon. Farmer squeezes the kick out up towards deep inside the forward line. Fitzpatrick knocks the ball out towards Kurt Henderson there of Macedon. Oh, this game's going to have something in the last term as O'Sullivan runs into traffic there. Sykes there of Macedon. Ball out there at half forward there for Romsey. Kick there from way up towards the top of the square. And Chris Petroro marks 40 metres out from goal.
And look, Petroro was the only one with his eyes on the footy then and resulted in a mark. And he'll get a set shot on goal to put Romsey back in front.
Yes, he got his position, his body position there, excellent in front of the pack, in between his opponents and the ball, and took the mark.
Well, if this is all the chaos here at 3 quarters on, it's going to be really important to see which side settles the best here. We could go a long way
Good
to
play,
winning
DJ.
8-2 apiece at the moment. Petroro's kick has snuck home. Romsey draw first played in this short and last quarter here on 100.7 Highlands FM, 9-2, 56, 7-8, 50. And Romsey have kicked the last 3 goals of this contest.
Mitch Farmer, very, very good, and Petroro has picked up another. That's his second. Mitch Farmer's kicked 3. Brad Mitchell's kicked 1. Cam White has kicked 1, and Zach Sard 1. Have I got them all, fellas? And on the Macedon side, Jack Kernan 2, Josh Clark 2, Jason Cook 1, Todd Geback 1, and Damien Fitzpatrick 1.
It was a big goal for the Redbacks. They really needed it as the ball's back in the middle. Benny Way will go up against Sykes. Sykes wins it down to Harrison, who'll get the clearance inside 50 towards Cook. Goes over his head. Clough picks it up, runs into an open goal and goes bang for his third.
Well, despite the last term controversy in the timekeepers department, I think we're going to have an absolute cliffhanger of a finish here. Scores a level again, 8-8-56 to 9-2-56. And EJ, the inside 50s again. Macedon, how they?
Yeah, so it's pretty much bang on 37 apiece at the moment over the whole day. But I really think Romsey need to find someone to lock down on Joshy Clough. He's been electric since that time.
I think he's been the most influential player on the ground today.
I think we're unanimous here.
Yep.
Can't fault it.
Yes, and so Josh has now got the cricket stumps as well, Gavin.
He's kicked his third.
Got the 3 of them.
Bucks go up again. Ben Way went up a mile too early. Frees up Zach Sard here at ground level. He's harassed there by Sean Harrison as Wright gets the kick up towards half forward now there for Masson kicking to left of Idole or the township end there at Sunbury. Raymond here for Romsey. Right foot kick along the boundary line to Petroro in front of Smedley. Petroro here for the Redbacks here on the commentary wing. Expecting this quarter to go for 8.5 minutes at least. Ball up towards Farmer and Arnold. Good work there from Arnold. Got the spoil. Out towards Sean Harrison. Peels up the back. Kick up towards the wing. Aiden Tazari overruns it here. Good use of the body there from Todd Geback. Nathan Raymond, good courage. Tackled there by Jack Mills. Umpire says play on. Everybody is flying everywhere here on the commentary, and Macedon win the free kick.
So it'll be a free kick here to Jason Cook, just at the middle of the ground. He'll square it up to Jace Davies, who's come off that half back line. Davies plays on straight away, looks inside forward 50 and squares it up towards Burkett with an eye. Burkett against Brad Mitchell, a really good contest. Mitchell worrying him out of it, wins the football, classy by Brad Mitchell. Feeds off to Matt Burkett, kicks up the half forward and finds Jackson Mills. Not much for Mills ahead of Mills here. We've got Sykes has just parked himself right in the hole, so Mills is going to have to look at another way forward, although in the end he kicks it straight down the line towards Sykes. Cam White gets up and creates a contest. Sykes on the ground lays a good tackle. Henderson gets in with a tackle as well. Chris Burkett feeds out to Cameron White, who squares it up to half forward. Sullivan comes up at the ball and takes a mark. 55 metres out from goal. He'll be looking forward now for a target. Mitch Farmer is one-on-one.
What happened there? With Way?
Benny Way's just
his
snuck
best
in.
to lose. Go back to you.
Nathan Raymond's just snuck forward and Benny Way's popped it over the top and he'll take the mark and have a set shot from goal 15 metres out.
Yes, I think I was hoping to get down the goal square, but it was a one-on-one down there. Ben Way trying to lose his man and eventually got across to Ben. Ben was able to get through.
Yeah, Ben Way's shifted into the ruck at the moment, so Cameron White's taken that defender and Benny Way's just trying to get Sykes the other way, I think, as Nathan Raymond goes back, kicks and it fades badly and ends up as one behind.
And that's the margin they lead by at the 5-minute mark here of this final term Highlands FM football.
59 to 58.
May we remind, a short final term. Here at 100.7 Highlands FM. Raymond, his first score of the day as Macedon through Jason Cook on the outer half-back, outer side.
Yes, he has stepped up today, Chris. You've been hoping for that for a while, haven't you?
Great,
And I know this boy can mark a footy. That's Todd Geback. If he's as good with the footy as he is with the guitar, he'll be a heck of a football player.
And terrific defensive work in the midfield before.
Macedon just slowing it down a little bit. Jack Mills, we've got Jackson Mills, we've got Jack Mills, we've got Burketts, and we've got Tazaris, we've got them all. Kick up towards the middle of the ground, Kernan. He plays on. Yes, he's told to go. Right foot kick. Plenty of redbacks around this one. Big contest here.
Crummers.
Connor Whelan smashes it towards the boundary line, and we'll see a boundary thrown about 35 metres out from goal. Probably the advantage there of the Cats as they trail by a point.
You've got to be impressed with the way Macedon come back. For the listeners who didn't get at the first quarter score, Romsey were 5 goals up at quarter time. And it's a terrific effort. They've come back well, Macedon, no doubt about that.
Kurt Henderson gets a quick kick out from the stoppage, but straight down the throat of Sykes, who goes to Mills. Mills goes wider again. Ball will end up with Harrison on the half-forward line. He'll square it up and go back inside forward 50, but he overcooks the kick, and Chris Petoro takes the relieving mark. 40 out from the defensive side. Kicks out towards the wing. At the end, it finally gets there. Matt Burkett takes the mark, uses the left, looks for Jack Mills, who's leading up quite well from half forward. He's causing a few problems here for the Cats.
This is when one starts thinking about Romsey's experience with finals, fellas.
Mills goes down the line towards Chris Burkett. Good mark from Chris Burkett.
He's lifted.
Yeah, he's had Matty Goodwin right next to him all day, and he's got a few touches this quarter. Great kick inside 50 to Raymond.
And a good lead by Raymond.
That's a little bit dodgy, but Nath Raymond has moved forward and given him just a little bit of a spark inside forward.
Good way he found that metre to get in front, Gavin.
And the loose play there in Matt Burkett. He gathered the ball on half back, and then he's on the end of this chain of passes, and this could be, I'm going to be bold and say that it could be a match-winning goal, because Romsey they could be 7 points up, and I think it'd be hard to get back.
And I suggest you can keep all our listeners in touch with the time, because we're used to 20 minutes plus. So just keep us in touch with the time, because as you say, this becomes very crucial in the context of time.
Well, I reckon there'll be 10 minutes left in this contest now.
I'm going bread and butter from Matt Burkett.
He's got it. He's got it.
Put it down all day.
Icing on the cake there as Matt Burkett kicks the goal to put them 7 points in front, and they're one step closer to a date with their opponents next week, which is Riddle. Yeah, at this very ground.
No, it wouldn't be Riddle. The winner of this game will go through and play Diggers Rest.
Diggers Rest, that's right, yep.
Because of the sixth side winning yesterday.
Sixth side won yesterday, so the winner of this will play Diggers Rest for a shot at the grand final.
Diggers Rest, remember, have been runners-up the last couple of years. I'll be looking to go a step higher.
Well, rematch of last year's grand final in the second semi. That is a big possibility. The Cats are looking to stop that as Ben Way tries to work his way out there for Romsey. Sykes lays the pressure there. Wright lays the tackle there on Way. Just got the kick away there for Romsey. Good work here by Matt Burkett.
Picked up Matt Burkett, very good.
Back out now to Mitchell there of Romsey. A floating kick up towards half forward. And Henderson marks uncontested.
Just unfortunate there for Brad Mitchell. Just didn't connect with the ball, and Henderson read it well behind the play.
Probably need to come out to this side.
Romsey 5 points in front.
Kick towards the wing, out towards Sean Harrison, under the pressure from Tazari. Tazari, great smother, great pressure on Harrison. Now trying to sweat him out of it, and Harrison pushes it towards the boundary line, and he'll be wrapped up by Tazari. Could be on the ball here. No, it's gone out of bounds. And we'll have a
10-3, 63, Romsey, 8-56, Macedon, and 9 minutes gone, so probably about halfway through the quarter on time alone.
Throw in, knocked down by Betty Way. Brad Mitchell tries to escape, but it's wrapped up pretty quickly. Ball at the bottom of the pack, it's not going anywhere, and we'll have a secondary bounce.
Just being aware of how much time we know that with the last quarter there was quite a few goals kicked. It's 15 minutes plus time on here. We just don't think that the 7-point lead at this stage of the game could be enough.
Certainly could, as Romsey win the stoppage again, and we've spoken about how important that's been today. Raymond strong, busts through, puts it towards Farmer, good vertical leap, gets over the back, O'Sullivan rushing in. He's taken over the boundary, and we'll have a throw in right next to the point post, left-hand forward pocket.
We talked in the second quarter whether Macedon could sustain their improved work rate. They certainly have. It's a credit to them. They're right in this game still, 5 minutes out behind, but they're right in it.
Ball's at the wrong end for the Cats here as they ball shoveled out now to Fitzpatrick. Works it out now to a teammate running through up towards half back. It's a 2-on-1. As Speedley's come down, rolled his ankle, and keep working hard there. Ball in the middle of the ground now. Rommel trying to shrug off his opponent there, and up and under kick. Chris Burkett, he plays on now, sidesteps, Doricic coming through, frees up Petoro to ice the game. It floats across the outer side, and we'll see
good
about
result for Romsey. But exactly what you said, AJ, that contest from Burkett, then he was 2-on-1, and he cleared the ball far enough that his support could actually become involved.
Yeah, great effort coming back. As we said, he's really lifted since that midway bar that third quarter, Eddie Burkett. Chris Burkett even.
Rucks go up now. Romsey attacking zone, taken there by Jason Davies. Ricochets off Matt Burkett, and again locked inside the forward line there. Favourable there for the Redbacks. They're ticking down time. We've probably only got about 7 minutes left on the clock.
11 minutes into the last quarter. Of course, a shortened quarter, and we've had, 3 scores this quarter?
Yep.
The last quarter, which was a shortened quarter, we had 5. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Jason Davies spins, gets a handball out to Jason Cook. He's wrapped up quickly by Brad Mitchell. Scraps a kick forward. Harrison cleans it up, goes back to Burkett with an eye. He squares it up into the middle.
Terrific defensive pressure by Romsey, terrific.
Chris Petoro takes the mark. He'll go long now towards Mitch Farmer and Nathan Raymond. Both fly. Raymond! Oh, not paid. Play on, says the umpire. Henderson comes in and tackles. Extra play comes in, and I think we'll have a bounce. Umpire Connell.
Umpire Dwayne Connell was in the right position for the first contest, and then the second one there with the high tackle our side, which would have been his side anyway. Therefore, couldn't see that one.
Romsey just got a line of players around the half-forward midfield. They're not going to let Macedon get out.
A free kick.
Burkett's going to get a free kick for a high tackle.
You can hear the Romsey crowd elation there. It's 7 points the margin, 63 to 56. We think that maybe just 3 or 4 minutes left in this contest now.
Burkett plays on, squares it up towards Connor Whelan, flies. Doesn't take the mark, plenty of numbers on the ground for
Got nowhere to go.
Cats. Grab back, squares it up towards Harrison, bag bounce, he loses it. Zach Sard, hardly been sighted today, but gets involved. The butt turns it over again, and the Cats get a clearing kick. Romero comes out the ball hard, but spills the mark. He's over the ball now, he knocks it out. Kernan gets a handball out. Zach Sard comes back again, but he fumbles. Good hard contest played by Sard, knocks the ball clear. Romero spins, handballs to Burkett. Burkett back to O'Sullivan, who'll kick down the half forward. Petoro in a one-on-one. Benny Wade coming late. Petoro over the ball. Good tackle, and we'll have a bounce here as that ball's not coming out anywhere.
And the scoreboard clock showing 12 minutes 47 seconds.
And early 3 scores kicked for the term. Highlands FM football. Gardner wins down the ground. Jack Mills squeezes the kick out there for Macedon. Up towards half forward there, right. He's got to go around his left foot. Ricochets off Kernan, just needs to knock it forward. That he does. Now they used to use the run. Connor Whelan pushes the back. Gets it all on now to Aidan Tazara up towards middle ground. The Redbacks are on here. Through Jack O'Sullivan. Jack O'Sullivan up towards half forward. On the bounce, it should favour Farmer. That it does. He knocks it on beautifully there to Lob. That's experience for you. Handball over Cook now. Burkett. Now it's the Cats. This is the last roll of the dice, you would think. Cook.
Need a goal out of this thrust forward.
And they've got a chance here. Man's peeled off the back there for Macedon.
Just take your time and line it up. Very important kick.
It's a big kick for Asa Christensen.
Yep. The veteran here is aware of the time. Must kick this goal. And he misses. Well, look,
he gets a goal from
we
this.
might get our normal time. Anyway, if Macedon gets a goal, we might have a draw, and that might get us to normal time.
Well, it probably would be exciting at least. Very pulsating stuff here.
Brad Mitchell, front and centre, perfect position there. Campbell put it down his throat, and he kicks along the boundary line, right towards the wing in front of the scoreboard. And a good chase out there by Romsey. Puts it over the boundary line. Jack O'Sullivan again been very good today, the young fella.
Unfortunately, even if we wanted to, we couldn't give him the bottle.
No.
So listeners, remember, we're playing 15 minutes plus time on. The scoreboard clock shows 14 and a half minutes.
Here at Highlands FM, ball of the Coventry wing, socket forward there by Zach Sard, there for Romsey up towards half forward. Nathan Raymond here, and balls to Sullivan there, his knees recovers well. Out towards Way, squeezing the kick out. They're just queuing up, and Lob, he lobs it over the top now. And Steeper, he was exhausted, and Burkett marks at the
Big second half from Chris Burkett. But Phil Lobb has rarely been sighted today. I think his body language has been a little bit disappointing too at times. But then he got out into space, he found the ball, he set Burkett up, and really if Chris puts this through, it's going to be pretty difficult for Massey.
Even if he kicks the score, it doesn't matter. Any score will do at this point.
That's right, spot on.
Expecting maybe another 3.5.
2 goals to win it from here. When it's behind a goal.
Question of accuracy, he's got it. The Redbacks, they're itching closer to a date with Diggers Rest. The rematch of the 2014 RDFNL Senior Grand Final for a spot in the big one. And Macedon, they need to get, I don't know where Grant Sykes is, but they need him into the game. I know he might be on the bench. He is on the bench. So maybe something has gone wrong, surely, because if Macedon want to win this game, they need him in the guts now.
Romsey 11.3, 69, Macedon 8.9.57, and the scoreboard clock showing 15.45 seconds, 15 minutes plus 56 seconds.
You're on 100.7 Highlands FM. Gardner in the ruck, 12 points the margin. You just think the Redbacks, they've done enough. As White wins it down the ground, and now comes Zach Sard. Yep, they're cruising here. They'll do it now, Romsey. Zach Sard. They go with third. Now he handballs in board to Matt Burkett. Icing on the cake. Yes, it is! They're home! Romsey will win their way to the second semi-final at Will next week against Diggers Rest. They're 3 goals to the good. And scintillating football, Zach Sard, take a bow. He won the clearance there, and very clever work there by White in the ruck. Just clever tap over the top. If Sykes was on the ground, he would have won that hit out. It could have been a different story.
Oh, he's back on the ground now. He's come back in for this one. Probably a little bit too late, though.
Yep.
Last couple of clearances to Romsey have both resulted in goals.
Absolutely. Victor Foran comes Sard out of the middle of the ground. That's why he's rated as one of the best in the call. That was sensational play.
Sykes, he does win that hit out, so one wonders what might have been. Sean Harrison clears it, now goes to 15 metres, and Aiden Tazari will slow it down there, Gav.
Yeah, Tazari, he'll square it up to Zach Sard. Just going to hold the ball up now and try to possess, but it's a dodgy kick. Just didn't make it to Henderson, but he takes his opponent on, gets a handball away to the younger of the Tazaris, Nathan. He kicks up towards half forward. Burkhead again in the contest. He played for the free kick, didn't get it. Burkhead follows up, great tackle, great pressure. But the Cats, they get away with it. And they're going to clear through Rory Henry. Out to Nipper Wright. That's a bit crude, but he gets away with it. Nipper Wright locks the ball in and we'll have a bounce on centre wing.
Yep. So here on the centre wing, 7.5 minutes gone. 3 goals to margin. There's no doubt about this one now. Here on Highlands FM, ball on the commentary wing. White wins it down here to Raymond. He's got a couple of options, followed by Chris Burkett. He flies here, Chris Burkett, inside the forward 50. Farmer there on the bounce, bounces over his head. Arnold tries to use his body. Good work there, Nick Arnold there. Wrapped up straight away there by Phil Lobb. And we'll see a ball up 43 metres out from goal. No, it's still going there. Jack Mills there for Macedon. Just throws the ball out on the bounce there. Great trap there by Petroro. Very good trap. Shrugs off his opponent. Handballs out towards Jackie O'Sullivan. Inside the forward 50. Vacant. Anything can happen here with this fickle bounce. It might favour Romsey here. Ben Wade just watching it go. Ball about 20 metres out from goal. Davies here from Macedon. It's 18 minutes gone here. They've just about done there, Gav.
Yeah, so the ball goes into the middle for a back. Gets a break. Moves the ball through the centre of the ground towards half forward. Christensen's got some space. He'll mark and play on straight away. Tries to get around Jimmy Carroll. He's wrapped up. Great tackle by Jimmy Carroll. Ball came out in the tackle. Christensen follows up and will have a bounce, but top to Jimmy Carroll. Fantastic. As the siren goes, and a fantastic win there in the end for the Redbacks.
And it's Romsey 12.3, 75, Macedon 8.9, 57. Romsey in the they had the it started off very well, 6-1, 37 in that first quarter. Convincing start, good start. It's helped them at the end.
Oh look, and I think as I spoke to EJ about before, it was a lot of it came down to the stoppages today. The side that got on top around those clearances and around the stoppages really controlled the game, and we saw in the second and third quarters it was Macedon that were on top in around those stoppages, but the couple that Romsey did get in the third quarter, they were able to kick goals from, which really put them in a good position. And then in that last quarter, Romsey just took control around the stoppages.
Yeah, fantastic last quarter. You know, they really had to stand up if you can. They were in massive trouble with probably 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Romsey, they looked to have stopped. But, you know, give them full credit. They really stepped up when they needed to, and they're cream rose to the top of the last quarter. They've got an 18-point victory. They've earned the double chance now next week against Diggers Rest.
And how big a quarter from Nate Raymond in the last quarter. He'd thrown forward, he played back